In this video, we're going to work to go from fraction to percent. We're going to start with 1/2. So that means I want 1 out of every 2 of the numbers up here. So if I take this number, I'm going to leave this number alone. If I take this number, I'm going to leave this number alone. If I take this number, I'm going to leave this number alone. This one, leave that one alone. This one, I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm going to take this one and leave this one alone. I'm going to take this one and leave this one alone. I'm going to take this one and leave this one alone. Take this one, leave this one alone. Take this one and leave this one. Okay, so now I'm going to take this whole row, because I know that there's a row down here that evens it out. Okay, so I want 1 out of every 2. So if I take this row, then I'm going to leave this row alone. If I take this row, then I'm going to leave this row alone. Now I'm going to take this row and I'm going to leave this row alone. I took the numbers 1 through 50. I took 50 out of 100. And this is important because percent is always out of 100. So I took 50%. That's one way to do it. Another way is to use ratios. So I want 1/2 is my original, and 100 is what I want for percent. 2 to 100. How do I turn 2 into 100? I multiplied by 50. What I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. 1 times 50 is 50. Once I get it over 100, that's the percent, 50%. I could have also, same one, I'm going to set up my proportion again. So 1 over 2 equals, I'm going to put blank, an X, over 100. You cross multiply the numbers you know. So 1 times 100 is 100. And then you can divide by the number that's left over. Divided by 2 is 50. So 50%. Another way to do it. Okay, and the reason why is percent is based out of 100. I use my 100 charts. I want 1 out of every 2 numbers. I want half of the numbers, so half of the numbers would be 50. Okay, 3/4. I want 3 out of 4 of the numbers. So I'm going to take this row, and this row. I took 3 rows, and I'm going to leave this row alone. I'm going to take another 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to leave this row alone. Now I've got a problem because I can't just simply take 3 now. So I'm going to take these 3 numbers, leave this one alone. Sorry, leave this number alone. I'm going to take these 3 numbers, leave this one alone. I'm going to take these 3 numbers and leave this one alone. I'm going to take these 3 numbers and leave this one alone. And I'm going to take these 3 numbers and leave this one alone. 75. I took 75 out of 100. That's so you can see the visual. I think our proportion is much easier. So we're going to do 3 over 4. I want 100 because that's what a percent is. And so how do I go from 4 to 100? 4 times what gives me 100? 25. 3 times 25 is 75. Okay, so 75%. I got the same answer. Look over here. I could have also done 3 over 4 equals X over 100. Cross multiply the numbers you know. So 300 divide by 4, because that's the leftover number. 4 goes into 37 times. That gives me 28. Now I have 20. 4 goes into 25 times. 75%. Okay, here's another one. This time we're going to do our proportion. 100. How many $20 bills does it take to get to 100? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. If you said 5, you're correct. What I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. 3 times 5 is 15. Am I done? I am, because I'm out of 100, and percent is out of 100. So the answer is 15%. I hope this helps you understand how to go from simple fractions to percents, the easy ones where the numbers fit into 100.